Wow. Hello. We're going in. What a game. Yippee! The DLC is here. Yay. Well. Ludroth? Pretty basic. What are you? Oh! You look different. Wee! I do need the levels. I will need the levels. Bonk. Whee! Yep. Can't do anything about that. I forgot what type you are. I need to write that shit down someday. I'm just gonna charge again. Whee! Okay, speed type. That is perfect, actually. Whee! Ah. Annoying. All right. We are breaking this part. Uh-oh. Damn. Okay. Uh-huh. Behaving strangely, you say. You're probably tech type now. Yeah, that's... I remember this. Boom! I remember this ability. It sucked. Oh, we're all eeping. Whoa. All right. Yippee. I can still attack despite being EP. Let's go. Sleep is like the worst status to have. Uh-huh. Alright, dear. Let's just knock him out, shall we? Boom! Yippee!
Nice teamwork. Yeah.
So we do have a shop here where I can make items and buy shit. Yep. Our rations might be nice to just have a couple. Just get everything to 5. Yeah. All right. Oh, new stuff. Actually, I do want recipes first. Can't buy these. Yeah. All right. Bing. But yeah, do shit. Make stuff. I could make another copy of the base of all of those. All right. I could make a tier 2 bone hammer. Don't mind if I do. And a tier 2 Scylla blade. That is actually attractive. Why are you saying can make on that? Okay, no, I misread the UI. Okay. And then obviously make a copy of the armor. Do not want to equip you. Alright. I should equip some decorations, to be honest. Like the blade could do with that thing. I want to try that actually. What happens if I switch to a different blade? Okay, so that's just unlocked forever now. Got it. That is very nice. So I can just put these on without having to worry. I like that. I don't love hammer. I'm kinda thinking of going back to... I just would like a comforting melody on there. Because that's the heal one. Not... Oh, wait, no, it's... Right. It's Soothing Song that I want. Oh, I have it equipable. Oh, that's great. So I can just pick up the strongest one I have. Ooh. I'm not hunting anything specific, so we're just grabbing whatever. Grabbing this, whatever. And then as soon as this has its slot available... Oh, it's level 2. Oh, I need to upgrade it. That's my bad. Which ones do have slots open? I'm just on Bonehorn for now. Maybe I'm just on Bonehorn for now. And I don't love that weapon type either. We're going back to bow. Not a fan of gunlands. Yes, very good. Try those. I'm gonna save this set. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to register. Yes. Nice. Monster details. Where did the second wind come from? That is second wind a monster ability I need to find. Oh! Hello.
We've got the upper hand.
A new type of banana bread. Eat.
You did it!
No, you don't attack this turn. Nice.
You did it!
We won.
On to the next.
Materials. How lovely. Anyway, hello. Yippee. Wonder what you are in this game.
Counting on you. Thank goodness.
I not get to to find out. Ow.
Let's go. This will do it. Watch out!
Okay. It's on fire. Oh, nice.
Don't push yourself. Thank goodness.
Ah, I get it. So now if I play Rousing Rift, ow.
Counting on you.
Yeah.
Press it.
Ow.
No. Ready.
Now that I have that, I can... Oh.
Let's go. Thank goodness.
Yippee.
Keep it up.
Draw. Yay. Uh-oh.
I won't give up.
Nom.
You've got this.
Get toppled, idiot.
Keep pushing.
Woo! Yeah.
How about this?
Damn.
All right.
Okay.
You did it! Nice teamwork. Yeah.
1. Winning even.
Hey!
Oh, nice. Free shit. Oh, new den shape.
Oh.
Hello. Let's give it a roll. All right then. Boop. Aha! There we go. Time to make my exit. Hello. Fish.
All right.
Yay! Egg.
Go.
Oh, look out. I love just being able to run up random wall. Map.
What's this? Mm-hmm. Hmm? Okay.
Aw.
Hey!
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Over here. Time to go.
Wee. The village is probably that way, yeah.
Well,
Hello. Oh, hello there. Pretty. Uh-huh. You can join? I'm just grabbing this for info.
all right.
Bling. Hello. Hello, storyline.
That village should be around here.
There won't be any village. Because no one lives beyond the meridian. Just as we've known in Azuria for generations.
That is what they say, but looking around, I'm seeing a whole lot of signs of human handiwork.
Ogden, please, be reasonable.
Hey now,
Yes.
I'm just calling it like I see it.
What you're saying is sacrilege, you old fossil. Can't you be a little more...
And
Huh?
it is the truth, though.
Human,
I am human. What are you talking about?
not you.
Huh?
Over there! Hello? Can we talk?
All right.
Hello.
About what?
Do you live near here? And, are you human?
Don't be afraid. We come in peace.
Lamau.
Huh. Your kind's a rare sight around here.
Yeah, we're not all adventurers, kid.
What are you doing here?
I was separated from my kin on the way back to our village.
Separated, you say?
Oh
Doesn't
no.
look like you're lost, that's for sure.
There's more than meets the eye here. It's wise of you to be cautious. In fact, the monsters plaguing this land have been even more aggressive than usual lately.
Monsters?
Some people think the attacks are just subspecies run amok, but it's more than that.
Ah.
They're destroying nature, laying waste to habitats. They're hellions.
Sound like a hoot.
Who you?
Oh no.
Hellions. Right. Your senses are sharp.
Well. Hello.
Get somewhere safe. You'll take care of them.
Hi.
Let's give it our all. I'm ready.
Let's go. They do indeed almost look like Velocodrome.
Let's do this.
The child?
Let's do this.
Speed, of course.
Are you okay?
Wolf!
No!
Wow! Destroyed. That's crazy. So if you're speed, then that means I need tech.
Counting on you.
If that's fast enough, I'm good.
Now!
Nice. Nice.
Good chance!
Impressive.
Alright! Excellent!
Yippee! Very good.
Now!
Let's go.
Ah, no stun. Sad. Nice.
Watch out!
Hmm. Ah.
Eat up.
It is strength now. Oof.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Classic.
The backlash.
Don't push yourself. Yeah. Don't push yourself. Thank you.
Yeah. The backlash is so evil. Still no stun.
Keep it up. Are you okay?
Ah, I was hoping that would break. Shit.
No. You okay?
Owie.
Now's your chance.
Oh, well, that works. Nice.
Got this.
It's back up, oh no. And it's back down.
Calm down.
Oh no. Oh no. 3. Uh-oh.
Eleanor, got it.
Boom. Immediately wiped. Let's go.
Now.
Please hit.
Counting on you.
Nice.
Watch out! All right,
Hmm.
keep it up. Let's go. You can do it.
Drop. Yeah. How does she do that? Attack and use. It might be over. Yippee! Let's go.
On to the next.
Nice.
That was rough.
What a pain indeed.
So, that's how adventurers fight.
Oh, no, I'm the only adventurer. These guys are,
We're a group of riders out on a journey.
Riders. But if you've crossed the Great Shelf, then
We have.
transgressors.
Wanted to find that?
criminals, basically.
How dare you! We've never transgressed in our lives!
Please do not be upset. I sense no malice from you.
It's just what we call you people. Hmm?
Mother?
There. That should do it.
Mom was never from the meal at
I
all.
did a monster monster call to communicate. This way, they know that we pose them no danger.
Whoa, that's so cool.
You should practice it too.
Gasp.
What was that? My kin. They must be nearby.
The ones you were looking for?
My village isn't far now. Just follow the path.
Yay.
Till next time.
What is that?
A palamute! Holy shit! Oh! Yes! A cutie! Oh!
Okay.
I love them. I need 10. I appreciate that I need to go back.
What's this?
I found the poogie. Yippee. Village. It's time for village, everyone. We are villaging. Oh. Hello. A silly.
My word. There really are people here.
I told you, always count on Corbin.
Still, this is kind of a prickly welcome, even by our standards.
I assure you, we mean no harm. I'm a traveling adventurer by trade. Is there any chance I could meet with your chief?
The rest of us are riders. We journeyed here from across the mountains.
Across the mountains? Do they mean the shelf? Transgressors!
Transgressors?
Hello.
All right, how are we gonna do this?
Guys, I got this. Let's just raise our hands and...
Surrender with dignity. You should be ashamed! We are no transgressors of any sorts! Loyal
Chill, bro.
Worked?
Nope.
You're the boy from before.
Boy?
Master Cole.
Riders and adventurers, are you? Please, join me at home.
Are you quite certain? These people are...
I care not. Give them a warm welcome.
Yes.
Oh.
Dangerous. Transgressor, that's an odd looking.
Master Cole's residence is this way.
Is that so?
That great Izuchi was troublesome indeed. You've earned my gratitude.
Hello.
I'm glad we could help. That was quite a surprise, though. Who'd expect a feral monster to appear so close to a village?
Their
Not
ravenous
me.
search for prey has brought them closer and closer to our village in recent days.
Huh.
So this great Izuchi isn't the only feral monster you've encountered?
We've also crossed paths with Aknosam, the Feathered Frenzy.
The what?
Once a peaceful presence, it has come to assail any that cross its path since it became feral.
Hmm.
Any idea what caused it to change?
Environmental changes, I'd imagine.
Environmental changes? You don't mean the encroachment, do you?
Does the issue extend to the other side of the shelf?
It does.
Indeed, it does. Many have been driven from their homes and are facing tremendous difficulties.
So you've crossed into our lands to flee this sad fate?
No, other circumstances have brought us here.
Oh?
Oh.
Ahem! If I may address the Aptonaut in the room, what?
Bruh.
Even we do not have knowledge of how the term originated.
You don't? Then why use it?
A good point.
Rudy.
You speak from ignorance, knowing nothing of our story. We were once people of the desert, making our home in the western wastes. But 10 years ago, the stone scourge chased us from our land, and we found ourselves here. Initially, we assumed this place to be uninhabitable.
The danger
Whoops.
that we posed?
You know of your ancestors' war 2 centuries ago, yes?
All too well.
The crimes committed in that war led to the covenant with the Wyverians.
Hmm.
The lands beyond the shelf were declared forbidden ground, and your kind were exiled forevermore.
These crimes you refer to... Are you talking about the war itself?
I've learned of all the lives lost in the Rift War. From the war came the Covenant. Even then, I've heard no tales of a sin great enough to brand us transgressors.
Perhaps the crimes begetting the Covenant have been kept from you, along with your place in history as transgressors.
Perhaps.
What? His Majesty would never do that!
Then perhaps he's told you that the war 200 years ago was the source of all these feral monsters.
Is that really true?
I cannot say for certain myself. That being said, the birth of feral monsters during the war may have some connection to the stigma of transgression that you bear.
But why were these transgressions kept from us? I'm sorry. I'm not feeling very well. Please excuse me, Al.
Aw.
Tell me, why did your group really cross the shelf?
Who knows?
To discover the truth. Everything you've told us is a stark reminder of how little I actually know.
Here for the truth, are you?
Yes.
I want to learn so I can change. And not just change myself, but the whole world around me. For the better.
You want to change the world? You are welcome here. Feel free to stay for as long as you like.
Yay.
But...
I owe them.
Sir.
It's true!
Hello.
What'll it be?
Yay. I do want to equip, yes. Oh. Oh, neat. And then maybe a better bow? No? Sad? I'm making the Poke gun lance for fun. But I will not equip it. What do I need for this? More crystals. Okay.
Come.
Wee. Hello. Paintballs. Finally, I can purchase a ball. Balls. Hmm. Hello.
Oh, there he is!
You found him. Mm.
Rudy!
Hey, Rudy.
Your Highness, forgive me if I caused you any distress. I just needed a moment alone to gather my thoughts.
Aww.
Is this about our conversation with Cole? Because I'm rather conflicted about everything myself.
No one ever told me a thing. Not about the people living here, nor our ancestors being cast as transgressors. My family has proudly served as royal palicos for generations. We pledged our loyalty because we believed in His Majesty. To harbor any sort of doubt is preposterous, outrageous.
What now?
And yet,
I can't.
Forgive the intrusion. I am Master Cole's servant, Len. While I know it may be rude, I would ask that you depart from this land with all haste.
is that Feral Great Izuchi ancient history already? What happened to your master's debt?
Calm down, Rudy. They were never under any obligation to take us in.
We are all grateful for what you've done. Nevertheless, your presence here frightens me.
And?
Helpful or not, you are still transgressors. For all we know, your presence may be what's inciting the feral monster.
Yes, welcome to racism, dickhead.
This nonsense again!
It was never our intention to frighten you. If that's truly how you feel, then we're happy to leave. That said, I heard you still have more feral monsters to deal with. What do you intend to do about them?
If feral monsters do set upon us, we shall not stand and fight. It is our way to follow our fate.
Lamau?
You follow your fate? What do you mean by that?
Our home in the Western Wastes taught us an important lesson. We cannot change our environment, so we must change our way of life to subsist.
What a way to live.
Though live, we did. Up until now, the canines have protected our village. But their population has been on the decline. Only one elderly canine remains. This, too, is our fate.
Oh no.
If we are uprooted once more by these feral monsters, then we shall find a new home.
Incredible. We couldn't imagine this way of life in Azuria. Yet, you all find a way to live on. May we at least say farewell to Master Cole?
If you must.
Let's just leave.
Please protect us.
Oh wow.
It's time for us to go. I wanted to thank you before we head off.
Oh, leaving so soon?
There's one thing I'd like to ask before we go. Is it true the canine population here is dwindling?
They once thrived. Now the only remaining member of their pack is the canine you see before you. Our village has long kept these canines as our wards. This is a threat to our very way of life. But if such is our fate, we must follow it.
This sounds like a perfect job for the Rangers. It's right up our... or perhaps I should say, their alley.
Rangers?
Yes.
That's right. They take in monsters on the verge of extinction, look after them, then return them to the wild. If we can just find some wild canine eggs, then maybe you can continue living together, right here, in this very village.
Is that even possible?
Sure.
You Rangers are something else, that's for sure.
We sure are.
These guys treat every little bit of bad luck they get like it's their destiny. Who are we to intervene?
Eleanor. Rudy does have a point. We can't just force our own beliefs onto them.
True.
Nor do I intend to. Yet, the crystals spread as we speak. There's no guarantee they'll find another safe place to lay roots.
Also true.
Even then...
If we could allow the people of this village to live in peace with their canines once more, shouldn't we at least try?
I understand your intent. Even so, I hardly imagine that wards could be reared by human hands.
It isn't our place or our desire to bend the course of nature to our whims. Just as you live in harmony with canines, our group has learned to live together with monsters. This is no relationship of convenience. We understand them and create the right environment for them to thrive. That is how we fulfill our duty.
The right environment, you say?
Exactly. And that is what makes us not just riders, but rangers.
It's certainly an odd way of thinking.
Ah.
Let us obey the will of the canines. They've not steered us wrong before.
All right.
There is a place where wild canines have been spotted. If it is in fact a den, then perhaps...
Understood.
Huh?
We'll go take a look. Where were they last
Yippee!
seen?
We call it Blessing Hill. Please make sure you're prepared for the journey.
Got it.
I ams. I am so prepared. Yes! Geeb! Geeb now.
Over here!
Where Poogie? There, hello. Obtained.
What's this?
Yes, please. Please. I need. Please. Do, 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 do.
All right.
Oh. Hello. Egg. Come on. Yes, yes, I have a volume. Hmm. I have funny. Spooky. Duh. Perry. Ah, sad. It was not what I was hoping for. Oh, the big Sag. However, hello.
We've got the upper hand!
Uh-huh.
Don't push yourself!
Road. Get dominated. Whee! The numbers. Look at all of the numbers.
Nice teamwork. Yeah.
Damn. How do I get up there? Hello.
Yes.
Still can't believe he brought a freaking child. Yeah, so irresponsible. Hello. Oh, one I don't have yet. Sure. Grab. And run.
All right.
Whee. How the heck do you get up there? This kinda worked. No, up one more. Eh.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh. Hello. Welcome.
Careful.
Whoa. Hello. Ah.
Let's go. Time to go.
That's how I do that. Okay. Hello there. How are you? How is stuff? Welcome to Snakestrom. Ground dive. Oh. I'm pretty good. Do I have something with that ability? You never know. Nope. Bye. Okay. We've made it to the den. Success. Let's grab all of the stuff. And... Oh. Well. An egg I haven't seen before. It is coming. It is mine now. But yeah, I'm pretty good. Hello, welcome. The sneak stream welcomes you. Hello, hello. We are ranging some monsters, I guess. It's not really hunting, is it? Ah! Surprise, Toby Kadachi. Hello. I wish I'd charge tackle. That'd be so nice.
Counting on you.
Honk. Oh no. Ah. Surely this is fine. Yep. It was fine. Wee. Oh, damn. The damage. Oh, okay. Winning. Wee. I could use some more egg. I'm gonna grab random egg. And random stone. Also a Leviathan egg, okay. Could this be the one I was hoping for? Or is that just a recolor of the ugly fish? Hmm. Oh. Pet. The only one I have. I'm going around that pharaoh. Ah. Yes. Oh. Okay. Invasive species. This will be interesting. Oh, perfect. A teleport. Because I need to go to the camp quickly. I didn't mean to make it daytime, but that works. Egg. Aww. You're cute. What is the name of the velociraptor in Jurassic Park? Charlie. Or Jurassic World, I guess. Yes. Bear. Bear. Stop eating my kayak. Yes. Yes. Purple. Purple guy. The funny color scheme. Hmm. Plum. Yes. Manage team. Okay, we are abandoning the Uncut crew. In favor of Bookie. I also want to get some... Oh. Oh, that's the favorite list. Okay. I think I'm gonna bring a Rathian for speed slot, even though my element selection isn't that great right now. And then... almost a Mizutsune. Almost. You're joining. Do not have better elements in this tree. I do not. That is fantastic. Alright. Oh, right, food.
Getting ready.
I want this. Food. Hello, Venrit. How are you?
My compliments to the chef. I'm ready to go now.
Do I have some unnamed monsters I could... release? I do have an unnamed Poke. And I guess that is about it. Goodbye.
Hey.
All right, it's Palamute time. Oh no. Invasive monster, right?
Hey.
Uh-huh. Bye. Honey. Moving in a group. That is leaving the den, isn't it? Yeah, that's just out. Okay. Hello. Bear.
Seriously?
Let's see.
Dun, 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 dun. You were strength type, so that's what I'm expecting you to do.
No.
Very cute bear. Yeah.
Let's go.
Rawr.
Okay. Got it.
Winning all of the head-to-heads. Why would you spread it?
Impressive.
Okay, time for White Slash. Wait and see.
You did it.
Bye. Honey. Ow.
No. No.
Ow. All right.
Yeah. Please. Thank you.
Ah.
Yeah. Are you okay? Thank goodness.
I think I am getting it. Aha.
Counting on you. Thank you.
Get staggered. Get dodged. I made it use all of its honey. Let's go.
Your Highness.
Wee. That sure happened. Boop. Eggy. Yes. K9 time.
Look at that. Great find.
Endangered species egg. Let's go. Wee. Oh, we're so good. We're so in. Let me guess, this one's also released immediately. So there's no point in naming it. Oh. Oh, puppy time. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Puppy.
Finally, a new war has been born to us.
We are truly blessed. I'd given up hoping that this day would come.
Puppy.
There are no words to express my gratitude.
All we did was find the egg and look after it. As rangers?
Eggy.
No. As riders. We simply did what we lived to do.
These riders. They're a whole different breed from us. Man, what a trip.
Hatching eggs, taking care of monsters. They definitely ain't your average hunters.
Yes.
Is that what it means to defy fate?
Perhaps.
Canine's return, staying here, even thriving here, is no longer a fantasy. However, we have yet to find a way to quell the anger of the Hellions.
I bet we could do something about that, couldn't we?
Easier said than done. Ogden, any bright ideas?
Nah, I'm plumb out. We just don't have monsters like that in our neck of the woods.
If we're talking monsters, I'm your guy. You name it, I've tussled with it.
The audacity of this fellow. Do tell. Have you ever tracked something you didn't intend to slay? Why should we trust you to be our guide?
You got me there. But this time I'll keep my weapon sheathed. I'm honestly just hoping to learn.
And what we really want to learn is just what you riders can do. It feels like we're being taken advantage of. Well, lead on.
Right, we'd better get ready.
From all of us, I thank you. The ward statues outside the village will lead you to your quarry.
Understood.
Right.
Oh. Following a ward statue's ladder set will lead you to another of the same statue. This way, the statues should eventually lead you to the Hellion.
Yes.
Take the hatchet canine with you. I'm almost certain it shall be of great use to you. Oh, so that one I could have named. Okay. Bruh. Okay. Your doggy. Oh, look at it. It's so cute. Added party. Oh no. I'll leave the side stories for later. Nah. Let's go. Oh wow. Wow. Stupido. Yo. Woohoo.
Hey!
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
We can handle it
Ah,
together.
shit.
Go, let's go.
You are fast. Which means...
Let's go. Got him. Yeah. Now's our chance.
Again.
Got it. Okay.
Ow. The audacity.
Got him.
Three double attacks. Get destroyed. I won. Yay! Oh, so fast. Also going fast the wrong way, but that's not of no consequence. Sup?
Got the upper hand.
Whoa! Whee!
Now's your chance.
No!
Nice job. You did it.
Puppy.
Classic.
Did you try out the other party members?
Nice.
Huh?
Okay. All right. Nice teamwork. Yeah.
What do you mean? Oh! I wasn't aware. I had no idea. Does that answer your question? It's not like they tell you.
Well then.
Statue time, statue time. They did? When? Oh, there's the next one. That is hard to see. After the inauguration. Oh. I love canines. They are so good. Hello. Oh. What?
What's this?
What the fuck? Ha ha ha!
Oh boy. Hey!
They even act like they're fucking Koroks. Ah. Hmm. You know, I don't know if these quite work anymore. Oh, hello. Is this just fish again? It may just be fish again. Flying wyvern. Okay. Taking this with me. Doop doop. Wee. Doggers. Oh. There's a boogie. Oh no. I'm about to be yahahad.
What?
Oh. I'm taking a gander.
Uh-huh.
Ah. The doggers can go into the holes.
What's this?
Want the boogie. Hello.
What's this?
Wee.
Well then.
Boogie. There's so many of them. The fact they gave me a quest to find 30 of them in the first area means there must be like a million. Hello. Egg. Don't mind me while I egg. I see. Good to know. Two. Found the second.
What's this?
Hi. We are fishing. I keep forgetting what type you are.
Counting on you.
Murray!
Tech.
Now's our chance.
Hey, yo. Bonk. F.
Let's go!
Let's go.
Good one.
Oh. Die.
Murray!
Whee!
You're open.
Don't push yourself!
Oh no. F.
Counting on you!
Pew. Yeah. Every time.
Calm down! No! No! Watch out!
Do, 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 do.
Let's go!
Whoops.
Too slow. Ready.
Counting on you!
That's what I meant to do. And this.
Leave it to me.
Ah, that works.
Didn't work.
Now's your chance!
Going all in.
Whee! Do, 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 do.
How about this?
Now.
Let's calm down.
Do, 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 do. I could have just right action, whatever. I want to see the Palamute, the canine right action.
Let's go.
Woof. All right, that is how that works. Well. Well, shit.
Let's calm down.
Oof.
This will do it.
I'll probably get it. No. I'm so bad at this.
Counting on you. Ready? Okay.
Wee. Sure. Sure. Sure.
This'll do it.
You know what? Whatever.
How's this?
Watch out!
Murray!
Now's our chance.
No, no.
Ready.
Let's calm down.
Leave it to me.
Okay.
See that?
This will do it.
Pew. We got it. We slayed it.
Right.
Good one.
You too, Captain.
Hmm. Ah. Oh, wait, what? That's a monster? All right then.
The pressure's on.
Let's go.
So I'm gonna retarget.
Keep it up.
No, the draws.
Now's your chance.
Whee! Oh, the funny, it will occur. Ow. And I'll do it again.
You did it. Classic. All right. Now's your chance.
Going all in.
Die. He's kinda weak, not gonna lie.
You did it.
Right.
Bro, kinda weak.
You too, Captain.
The fuck do you mean that's a monster? Okay, we're trying the child.
Got the upper hand. Counting on you. Nice job. Classic.
The heck?
You got this.
Whee! Destroyed! Let's go! Yeah, I win this so easily. Where are they all getting second wind?
You did it. Now's our chance.
Hmm.
Now's your chance. Push it.
Sure. You know what? Let's synchro rush that. Why not? It gives me more points.
We got this. All right. Yeah, we did it.
Uh. Whoop. Well, hello there. Oh. I seem to have made it somewhere. I did not quite mean to make it somewhere just yet. Whee! Oh, hello. I'm getting weapon spheres now, which is interesting. That is not what I meant to do. I don't even know what this egg is for. Hello. Hi. Sonic. That's why it's blue. Oh. Hello. We made it.
What a stalwart creature. Impressive.
That's an Agnoson!
Oh.
This monster. Huh?
Do you know what this is? Because I don't.
Let's go.
But I sure as hell I'm gonna hit. Nice. Bonk.
Come on, everyone.
Fireball Frolic. I do not like the sound of that. Ah!
Watch out!
It's behaving strangely. I bet the type has changed. I bet you are speed now.
Counting on you.
I'm also gonna charge. It's strength. But that also means
Let's go.
doggers. Ah! No! Okay, should still be good. Which means I can do this. And then I can do this. Yes. Whee! I regret not bringing something that can slash as a targeted skill. Nice.
Calm down.
Because this is super slow. Nice.
Don't push yourself.
Uh-oh. Nice. Oh, boss strange. Break. Let's go. And the back, yippee. Okay. Rousing Rift. Ooh. Very good. Bonk. It's insane how much damage they is allowed to do, though. Very cool. Bonk. Ah. No, my doggo. Bonk. Oh. Pew, 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 pew. Yes.
How about that? Watch out!
Uh-oh.
Good Munsty.
Good Munsty.
You okay? That helps.
Ah. I should have kinship skilled.
Are you okay? I won't let up. Let's go! Looking good.
Holy shit. I'm starting to understand why we brought the kid. Damn.
That was rough, huh?
Yeah, it was. We made it. It is defeat. Yep, that is how we do. Back we go.
Yeah.
Whoop.
You're back.
Funny.
Please go see Master Cole.
The disquiet pervading the forest has all but vanished.
It has.
Is this your doing?
Yes.
It is.
You have my thanks, all of you. The threat looming over our forest has finally passed.
But I'll tell you, those feral monsters were pretty freaky. Seriously, what's their deal?
They're a conundrum, that's for sure. There is something unsettling about them. You don't think... Were the stories right?
Maybe they are related to the Rift War and the transgressions we committed.
What do you say we swing by Galliad? Big old city, just up the road? The Scriveners have set up shop there, so they might be able to teach you a thing or two about these feral monsters.
Sure.
Galliad, huh? Who are these Scriveners?
They're studying all kinds of environmental stuff. You're gonna love them.
Well, when you put it like that, you're sure we're welcome?
We're sure. Friendliest folks in the world.
That's good to hear. In a city that big, I might even be able to track down some leads about my mother.
Your mother?
Yeah. 10 years ago, my mother crossed the Meridian, never to be seen again.
I hope you find the information you seek.
Me too. Speaking of information, there was something I wanted to double check before we head out.
Yes?
Are you absolutely sure that the village is out of danger? I can't... The feral Great Izuchi and Aknosam appeared so close to the village. They were acting like no feral monsters I've ever seen.
That's true. Feral monsters usually appear in areas that have been significantly impacted by the encroachment.
So, what does that mean? Is there some kind of link between the two, maybe?
It's hard to say exactly. The fact that we've encountered a lot of feral monsters near crystallization is nothing more than anecdotal evidence.
So you can't say for sure if this last encounter was an exception?
Correct.
We can't. And something's still bothering me. The feral monsters may be gone, but
You really are astute.
Ah.
Huh?
I did not want to delay you longer than I already have. I thought by staying silent, I might evade your concern. The dwindling of our canine population. The onset of feral beasts. All of it started when that monster came to this land. No, it would be more fitting to call it a force of nature.
Huh?
A force of nature?
Now you've piqued my interest.
So, the local ecosystem won't recover as long as this terrifying monster is around?
That's right. And we are completely powerless to stop it.
I mean, how do you take down a force of nature?
We're about to find out. We can't just leave this be. Master Cole, could you show us where this monster makes its den?
I assure you, this will not be an easy task. You would persist?
Of course.
I want to do what I can.
Very well then. I think there may be something we can do to assist you. Assuming you're open to it, that is.
I'm open to anything that could help.
Good. We have a tradition in which we release our wards to the land so that they may grow stronger and more skillful. We call these excursions. I believe this type of training might be of use to your monsties as well.
Would it
Sounds
now?
similar to habitat restoration.
It does. Thank you, Master Cole. We would appreciate that.
Excellent. We will talk more at camp. Right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh.
Yes.
Excursions. Oh.
Right.
All right. Hmm. What do? There's some more egg. I think. Yes. Boop. Oh. Hello. Bean. Bean. Eh. Eh. No, thank you. Hello. Have your leaves. Someone's Meowster got lost again. I feel like maybe I should just start stocking up on shit. Random Poogie.
What's this?
Hello. I can one-shot them again. Let's go. Another Poogie. Yay.
What's this?
What is glowing here? The brightest fish of all time. Hello.
Let's see.
Egg. Ah. Egg I don't have. Okay. That was a fast trip. But it's good to know that you can rename them. I didn't know, because I never checked the menu. So I can do stuff. Well. I'm getting dangerously close to main story location territory. Ow. Oh. Waterfall secret. Sad. Hello.
We've got the upper hand. You did it!
Slay. Ah. Why do my companions do so much more damage than me? What's the secret?
We did it! Go!
That's cool. Oh, what den did I enter? Gem? I like that the dens have regional differences. That's super cute. the fish. Whoa. I'm not here. You're seeing things. Goodbye. Egg. Never been listening here. You're lying. Laura. I don't know what you posted, but it's not showing up. It's just strangely empty. Empty chat message. What the heck?
What's this? What? Mm-hmm. Whoa! Hey.
Hey.
It's good eggy mode. Okay. Not for me. I think my... hello, what's there?
Hey!
My V-Bridger is taking 1,000,000 RAM. I've been looking for an alternative. The first one I downloaded just doesn't show up at all on Mac. So I downloaded an open source alternative, but that one doesn't have a Mac build because the UI library it uses isn't cross-platform. So I'll have to write my own UI for it. Luckily, the UI doesn't do a lot. So I might just do that. Oh, shitballs. Leave me alone. Where? Oh God! Why? The fuck? Who invited the cucumber? Hello? The cucumber has materialized. Hello. Yeah, I'm thinking about, like, do I want to, like, do I just want to re-implement the whole UI in something that can cross-compile? Because the part of the app that does the task is cross-compilable. That's no issue. I might do that. Because, so, VBridger is Unity-based, and it has a RAM leak for no reason. And then the other app that I tried, called Vitamins, which a couple of people actually prefer over VBridger, just doesn't render for some reason, and it's closed source, so there's no way for me to fix it. So I now downloaded A random open source app. Because what VBridger does isn't that complicated. VBridger maps the blend shapes, or not the blend shapes, maps the tracking data that an iPhone gives you, that ARKit exports, onto like a 3D model. And the great thing about vitamins is that if I implement, like, if I roll my own implementation of the functionality part of it, I could feasibly use their VBridger clone preset. Because the one thing that VBridger has is a really good default. But the people who made vitamins already went through the trouble of reverse engineering that, so I don't need to do it anymore. All I need to do is make an app that can use the preset. Heck. I'm being blocked. Where's that Poogie? Is it here? Because I'm just tired of my face tracking crashing every couple of hours. Huh? The Icefish Land. I thought that would go up. Monkey?
We've got the upper hand. Nice job. You did it! Get him! Ow! That! Classic!
Rude. It lived somehow. It is dead. We have defeated the monkey.
We did it!
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do later. It's gonna be nice to also get back into programming little things for myself. Because I've been spending a lot of the time that I've been programming lately with just it's a Kizu. Oh my god, there's a Kizu here. With just big project stuff. And all of the little things I have for myself, I didn't make myself. So to sort of de-rust a bit. There's a Kizu egg, isn't it? Where am I? I think I know where this is. Don't fuck me over, Poogie. Yeah. This is another updraft. So this just exits me somewhere else. That is so crazy. Ha! No cheating. All right. Weird. You're going there. Egg content. Hello. You are the thing I beat earlier. You have the honor of becoming... What's the name of the bird villain in Kung Fu Panda? Lord Shen. I mean, come on. And another one. Oh my god. Yeah. 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 That's a penis. Could I name it penis? This is a single player only game. Do they have naming restrictions? There's just 17 color variations of the fucking fish. It's funny how the game is so convinced that I want the boogies. That that's what I'm here for. I'm going back to the camp. And I'm doing some habitat restoration, I think. Oh, there was this other mechanic that I was... oh, right, excursions. There it is. Timberland. Yes. Oh. Neat. Doggers. Alright, so you know the drill. First things first. Anything new? Stat boosters, yeah, whatever. Skills. Yes. And then this shit. Oh. Oh. That's hot. As they say. Gunhammer prototype? What? Why? Didn't I just make one? This is not bad. I also can't make it. Okay, that's the armor. Oh. Oh, leather armor. Hmm. I can upgrade the alloy armor. That is very nice. And then sure, this one. Whatever. Make everything. That's still the highest one I have, which is annoying because I need to use a different one. I could probably get something good on this thing. Hmm. That's just you again. Let's see. What do I need for... Oh, you have a bow. And then you just want crystals. Just earth crystals. And then a material I can't get here. But it's also slim pickings for non-elemental bows, damn. Hmm.
Your Highness!
Safe travels.
Thank you.
Nom, 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 nom.
Me? Thanks. Okay.
Thanks.
Crystal lizard. A crizzard. 360 crizzard.
I owe you.
Ah. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm kinda sleepy. I'm considering if it might be a good idea to call it early today.
It's okay.
And just stream more on the weekend when I don't have a time constraint.
Thank you.
And I'm hopefully more awake.
Please.
Hmm.
Huh?
Oh. I might do that. I'm just gonna feel bad because yesterday I started late and today I'm ending early, and this is mean. I mean Snink, depriving you of Snink. Yeah. I might do that. I might even grind a bit of Scream. Cause maybe if I have time tomorrow, I will do that. Because I do have, like, I want to have all of the armor and all of the weapons crafted as far as they can go and stuff. I want to have my monsties a bit trained. I want all of the skills unlocked. And that's just going to be a lot of just running around fighting the same shit. And just running in the circle pressing X a lot. And I don't think that's really interesting. So I might do that off stream if I have time tomorrow. And then my save state will be a bit cooler when we play story again. I just need to be really careful to not accidentally run into the story and miss a cutscene. So I'm gonna save, wait, no, I need a catavan for that. I'm gonna save here. And I'm gonna go sleep. Because I am very EP. Level 25 already. Okay. I'm super tired. I'm Yesterday I completely overslept. That was so awkward. I woke up at like 11 with a Teams message from my boss like, where are you? And I came clean. I told him like, this is embarrassing. I completely overslept my alarm. I'm so sorry. And he was like, no, that's fine. That can happen. I sat there like, what do you mean you're not mad? You're my boss. You're supposed to be like angry that I didn't show up to work on time. No, he was like, no, that's okay. Just like, this is the first time in 2.5 years. It's fine. I was like, okay. It's not like it happens often, I think, is the reason why he wasn't mad. Still. Well, that will be Snink for today. Thank you everyone for joining. I hope you had a good time, even if it was short. I'm sad that I can't play this game more, but I have obligations and things. Oh, I need to remember that I have a thing tomorrow. When? With whom is it? I need to figure something out. Anyway. I thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a good time. I'm going to be here on Friday with more of this game because it's really good. And I'm hyper focusing on it. And there goes V-Bridger. That won't be a thing anymore next stream because I will fix that issue. I wish everyone a good night and bye-bye.